Got it? They don't want to get off? They don't want to get off. It's still
y'all were here this whole time and y'all didn't. How about y'all grab my bag? Y'all just here. Do something. Make yourself useful. Guys, I don't know why she got kicked off. That's just my friend, so I'm going with you.
The camera opens on the crowded cabin of a commercial airplane, the buzz of passengers, the rattle of luggage compartments, the typical pre-flight chaos. But within seconds, that normal hum shifts into chaos. At the center of it all is a woman, mid-30s, standing in the aisle, shouting furiously at a flight attendant. Her voice pierces through the air. "You scratched my Louis Vuitton bag. Do you know how much this costs?" What began as a simple customer complaint was about to become a full-blown meltdown, one that would shut down an entire flight and end with a string of criminal charges.
I'm an Army veteran. I know how to conduct myself. I know how to conduct myself.
Put your bags on the floor first.
Take off your purse. Take off your purse. Why?
Take off your purse, okay?
Why?
You guys are gonna go to jail. Take off your purse.
Why are we going to jail?
Take off your purse.
I'm not comfortable.
Listen to it.
Talaya!
Relax.
No, you're making me uncomfortable.
Relax.
You're making me uncomfortable. Why am I going to jail? I didn't say nothing. I didn't hit nobody. Why am I?
Relax. Got it? All right.
The flight crew tries to calm her, but her anger only grows louder. She waves her phone, filming herself as passengers whisper and children start crying. "You're going to jail. You just assaulted me," she screams, though no one touched her. The flight attendants, visibly shaken, step back while the captain is notified. The situation is deteriorating fast. The woman, later described as an unruly passenger, demands that the flight attendant apologize publicly and call her supervisor. But when the employee tries to de-escalate, she shoves the service cart and blocks the aisle.
Nobody's choking you. Relax. Can you relax?
Can you relax?
I'm telling you, I'm fine.
You're not.
You're not one acting
Look at
crazy.
my arm. Look at my arm.
Because you're acting crazy.
No, I came off the plane by myself. You didn't come and get me off the plane.
Lady, we already told you you were under arrest.
No, you did not. They told me I had to get off the plane.
Right now.
Excuse me. They told me I had to board. They didn't tell me I had to. Can I please? Can you let go of me like this? Excuse me, sir.
Calm down.
I am a sergeant.
You're not acting like someone who's been.
You're not either. You're not either.
You're under
if you were
arrest
acting
now.
like it,
Calm down.
Excuse me.
I don't want to talk to you. Calm down. Calm down. What's wrong with you? All right.
I'm choking! Let go. I just got up the bed, though. Like, you see, I'm not drunk. Do not completely suffer. What's wrong? He just told me she's kicked off. I don't know why I'm being arrested. I'm sober. Yes, you are. Brian, I tried to calm her down. I see stars. I calmed her down. I'm not screaming. I'm not screaming. I'm sober. Excuse me, ma'am. Can you hold me? A man can hold me, but not a man. Look at how. No, I will. I am not hyped. Okay.
Now, the captain makes the decision everyone must deboard. Over the loudspeaker, a calm but firm voice says, "Ladies and gentlemen, please gather your belongings and exit the aircraft in an orderly fashion." Groans fill the cabin. People are frustrated, confused, but mostly afraid. A few record on their phones as this woman paces up and down the aisle, yelling, "I'm not leaving until someone pays for my bag." That's when airport police are called in.
Look at how he's holding me. He's trying to still detain me. Ma'am, I've been an officer my whole life. You bitch, I'll spit on you. I'll give you fucking killed. Your pussy. Relax. Look, okay, look. Figure it out. Ma'am, you don't want to talk to them, don't worry. Talk to me, okay? Ma'am, can I speak to you? Can you come over here? Can we move around? You guys can both move me away because I'm going to smack the shit. Then I will break out of this as quick as you ever think. I live too much.
Listen, you're going to get more charges for no reason.
You don't understand. We got no charges.
You're going to get more charges.
Everybody on the plane has no issue with us. Can you listen to me?
Listen, you ain't talking.
Can I be let go of? I'm very uncomfortable. Can you let go of? Can I be in the space to walk so that you guys can come like this? I can look at you. I'm not trying anything to anybody. So why am I detained?
As officers approach the aircraft, the bodycam begins rolling. 2 officers step onto the jet bridge, their radios crackling. Inside, the woman locks eyes with them, shouting before they even speak. "I'm an Army veteran. I know my rights." Her tone is sharp, defensive, and defiant. The lead officer tries to stay calm. "Ma'am, we're just here to talk. Please lower your voice." But she refuses. She begins walking toward them aggressively, her bag in one hand, her phone in the other. Passengers trapped behind her look terrified.
Because what happened was they told you guys to get off the plane. You guys refused to get off the plane. I was not on there, but that's what they're saying.
No, we did not refuse. Even the airport people, the people that were sitting next to us said, "Why are they? We're not going to be going. If we're not together, we're not good." My hands are up, and I will definitely sue you guys. Not you, but I will definitely sue you. Miami-Dade police report.
There's no flights. It's spring break. There's no flights to get home.
My bags are still on the plane. 2 Louis bags. Yes, 2. I don't know.
Well, your boarding pass, I can't see my phone.
Good luck. I'm not letting you touch my shit. I didn't even yell. I didn't even hit nobody.
Hey, you said you was a, you said
I don't care. Just get me out of here. I don't want my clothes. I don't want that. Go home. I don't want that. I want to go home. I've been trying to go home for 2 days. My best friend died in front of my hotel. What the f wrong with y'all? Y'all are sick. You're sick. I thought you would be different. You're sick. You're sick. My best friend got shot, cold blooded in front of the hotel. I've been trying to go home since then.
The officers ask her to step off the plane. Instead, she lunges toward the female officer, pointing a finger in her face. "Don't touch me. You're not going to arrest me for nothing." The officers move in, but she jerks away, slapping at their hands. The camera shakes as chaos erupts. One officer grabs her wrist, another secures her from behind. She thrashes violently, yelling at the top of her lungs, "You're all racist. This is discrimination." Her claims echo through the jet bridge as onlookers gasp. The struggle continues until she's finally restrained and led out of the plane.
No, you're not. If you were sorry, I wouldn't be in this. I didn't yell at nobody.
Just because I'm sorry doesn't mean
I
your behavior
understand.
is okay.
I didn't behave no way. It was such tears.
Oh, okay. Your bag's right there.
Even everybody else, I didn't. You can ask everyone sitting next to me. They're having me hold their babies. Why would they have me hold their babies if I wasn't a good person? I hate all y'all. No, get off me.
We gonna walk. Come on. Don't make it harder than what it has to be. Come on.
You're gonna get hurt. You're gonna get hurt. Yeah, I got it, Benny. You got it?
Yeah.
On stairs, don't not go.
Get one foot and I'm gonna get the other.
In the terminal, her anger doesn't fade. She kicks at the air, screaming as officers attempt to sit her down. "You'll lose your job for this," she threatens. "I'm suing this whole airline, other travelers. Phones out, record every second." The footage quickly spreads across social media under the nickname Black Karen, igniting debates about entitlement, privilege, and accountability. The officers maintain remarkable restraint, no excessive force, just measured control. They place her in handcuffs, explaining each step clearly. She continues yelling, "You're assaulting a veteran." But by now, the patience of every officer has worn thin.
Let's go.
What's wrong with you?
Because you're making me uncomfortable.
Calm down. Calm down.
No.
You're under arrest.
For
Calm down.
what?
We'll let you know right now. Come on. We're gonna get the other.
You're choking me. Talaya! Talaya!
Once outside, she's escorted into a patrol car, but even there, the meltdown continues. She screams from the back seat, kicking the door panel, demanding to call a lawyer. The officer outside calmly says into his radio, "Female suspect in custody, still non-compliant." She begins singing loudly, cursing, and slamming her head against the seat. Her energy is volatile, fueled by anger, pride, and humiliation. The same woman who once demanded special treatment is now facing multiple serious charges.
You got leg restraints? Trying to fight.
I can't breathe. No, I can't. I'm not being funny.
Wait on the leg. You hurt, Benny?
Yeah.
That's all you're going
You bitch.
She's trying to kick. That's fine. That's fine.
Charlie 25 requesting a ball reference 36.
That's not going to stop me. I'm just going to sue you. Because I feel very mishandled. I've been raped by military police officers. So go ahead.
All right. Leave it some slack, Manny, so we grab it under the hinge. Yeah, you just like here. Oh yeah, but she still
All this for a military veteran. I remember all your faces.
You're perfect.
Back inside the terminal, police collect witness statements. Flight attendants describe feeling physically threatened. One even admits she feared the passenger might strike her. Security footage shows the moment it all began, a minor scratch on a designer bag escalating into full-blown violence. Investigators later note that her erratic behavior suggested possible intoxication or a severe emotional episode.
A woman.
I understand we don't have a tampon.
I am bleeding from my... Well, then you have to figure something out. There's no point in letting me out without a tampon. How am I going to pee? How am I going to pee without a tampon?
Do you have one?
In my luggage that's not here, it's my carry-on.
Hours later, as she sits in a holding cell, the reality begins to sink in. Her phone, still recording during the confrontation, becomes evidence. The footage captures her shouting, refusing to comply, and striking officers. The next morning, she's charged formally. Her mugshot shows defiance, not remorse. Her expensive bag lies confiscated in evidence, a symbol of how pride and anger can destroy everything in moments. Charges section. According to police reports and airport security documentation, the woman faces 3 felony charges: battery on a law enforcement officer, resisting arrest with violence, disturbing the peace at a secured facility, 3 misdemeanor charges: disorderly conduct, public disturbance, verbal threats toward staff, additional penalties, trespassing citation, lifetime ban from the airline, placed on the FAW unruly passenger no-fly list. What began as a simple argument over a scratched handbag spiraled into one of the most chaotic airport incidents of the year. In a world where cameras capture every second, moments of rage like this don't disappear, they define reputations, destroy freedoms, and echo across the internet forever. The footage stands as a stark warning. Entitlement and aggression come with a cost. One bad decision can turn a passenger into a felon, a traveler into a viral headline.
No, like my luggage that's checked. Not the luggage I have right here. You guys are so ghetto. I can't wait to see you.
Let's go.
No, I need a tampon. I don't.
You do not have a tampon now.
Excuse me, sir. I don't feel comfortable getting out without a tampon because then you guys. Excuse me, sir. Because if I get out without a tampon and they ask for a tampon, then you're going to say I'm antagonizing you, and then I'm going to get arrested again. So what's the point of asking for cops' help? No, because when I asked for cops' help the first time, you guys arrested me.
You want to get out and pee or not?
I do, but I would rather pee right here and you guys clean it up at this point.
We're not going to clean it up. Listen,
it's not my problem. You guys will have to.
You want to pee on yourself?
It's not myself. I'm going to pee and I'm going to scoot over. That's
so you don't want to go use the bathroom?
I asked you with a tampon, but you're not.
We don't have a tampon. We do not have one.
Find one. I'm a woman.
I cannot find one.
If you want more intense, real-world bodycam breakdowns like this, stories that reveal the thin line between control and chaos, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next episode. Every click helps expose the truth behind the badge.